Hello, everybody! Welcome back to 100 Line Last Defense Academy, where last time we got the two endings here, where one is where we discovered Darmy was like basically seemed to be completely taken over by Retsnom, and offered to basically eat everybody to bring them back, basically with their memories intact, but it wouldn't really be them; it would just be clones. Um, this one we decided not to, but she gave us the red tier the ruby tier anyway to bring everybody back. And in this one, we decided to go with it, and so everybody technically survived, but they're all pretty much fakes. So now we are going all the way back right here. We have no idea how long this is gonna be. It could be really short. In which case, we'll be moving on to the next choice, which
is
not
not tell anyone the
not
truth.
tell anybody the truth. Yeah, which I am very curious about that one. It's basically been the Darami stuff and that route have been are my greatest curiosities for a long time about what's gonna happen.
I mean, you don't know anything about the other side, do you?
No, we don't have anything. Well, we have we know the names of a couple routes, but that are probably on that side, but we don't know anything else beyond that.
I'll revive Retsnom just the way it is.
All I know is that we will not be having any Ito at all on that other side. Which is, that's gonna be wild.
Can you say that for sure, though? He died several times in this side, but he still comes back.
You know what? That's entirely fair. You never know. You really never know.
Oh, are you sure about this? Now, the legends talk about Retsnom creating a Rubik here, not a human host, and we have other legends about the creature tell us what to expect. With this method, we have a much better idea of the risks and rewards involved. Bringing it back inside someone would be too risky. There's no telling what might happen.
Fine by me. We can keep it like a pet. This would be so cool. I've always wanted an animal critter friend of my very own. I can play with it and teach it funny tricks and train it to be accomplice in locked room murders.
You should probably just ignore her. Anyway, that's my decision. Will you give us Retsnom now? Very well. Here, take this. Inside is this world's last Retsnom. You need only remove it from a bag to break its seal. And with the seal broken, it will live again. It's in here?
Awesome! Let's head home. Thanks for the help, old timer.
I am the one who should be thanking you. I feel as if a great weight has been lifted off from my shoulders. I pray that this choice will lead you and the world to of salvation. I pray that most sincerely. With that final cryptic remark, the old man walked away. I didn't see where he went. It looked like he just simply melted in the darkness and disappeared. Why do I feel uneasy all of a sudden?
What's up, Takumi? Why'd you go all quiet? Oh, I think having your way with me here in the dark? Has hanging out with finally stoked your desire to a burning point?
Knock that off. It's nothing. Let's just go. We made our way to the surface and trekked back into the academy. There in Darmy's room, we held a ceremony to finally release Retsnom's seal.
Oh, da, da. Okie dokie, let's open it up. Come on, little fella, smile for your uncle.
Hey, maybe we should rethink this. I mean, once we open it, there's no telling.
Yo, a real man never goes back on its word. Yeah.
Wow.
Whoa.
The moment Darby opened the bag, a small dog form shot it and scampered away in one corner of the room.
This is Retsnom.
What?
Wow.
What? Is this gonna be like the What's it? Like, were you playing supposed to try to eat everything you can on the planet? Like hungry, like you told me the name of it. You wanted
Tasty,
us to
Tasty Planet.
taste it. Yes.
Could be. I wouldn't be surprised. See, the thing is, I don't think this route is going to end very well, and I don't think it's going to go on for very long. So I think it's just going to end poorly for us.
Oh, it's so small and
Small.
cute. I
Small.
love small, cute things. Oh, hey, is it just me, or does this little guy look frightened to you?
Yeah, it's definitely acting a little cagey.
If this thing gets away, we'll be in big trouble. How do I bring the situation under control? I need to make a choice here. I guess I should. Excuse me? Oh my. Oh my god, you just said, like, oh yeah, this one's gonna be very long. The game's like, nope, here's something to prove you wrong. Like, I don't know. Calm it down, but just capture it would just make it go right back to, like, where it was in before Diamond ripped the seal off.
Part of me wants to pick the option that I think is worse.
We could do it. I don't mind.
I think capture it is probably the bad option.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably gonna end right away if we pick capture. So if you want to do that first, we can. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you said we could.
We can't let out of this room. We have to catch it before it gets away.
Sounds good. I'm in.
But before we can take another step forward, rest in base move. It launches itself at me with all the force of a miniature cannonball. It's like the thing from Spookies. I had no time to brace myself from
You
jump.
have to be more specific.
It's the thing that made us kind of restart for like half an hour. Like the
yeah, the alien parasite.
stunk, and then everything went black. As my conscience began to fade, I found myself thinking of the way the old man had been looking the way the last time I saw him. Did he know this would happen when we keep Retsnom to us? When he said we could handle it? Had it all been one big lie?
Are we dead?
Takumi!
Aww.
Wake up!
Takumi, wake up!
Huh? That voice? Huh? Suddenly I was wide awake again. What happened to me? Last I remember was ow! My head felt like it was going to split open. That pain brought it all back. Retsnom ahead of me and knocked me out.
Takumi, we're in big trouble now!
Now I make him rush into the room, her face was pale even under the makeup, so my clearly got terribly wrong. Well, what's the matter? What happened? Where's Retsnom?
It knocked me out right after it got you. I only just woke up myself.
Ah.
And when I looked outside to see what was going on, I saw...
What? Is somebody out there? Fighting through the pain in my head, I got to my feet and stared out the door to see it for myself.
How bad is it? Oh. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
What the? What is that thing?
I don't know. I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
That thing roaring is what woke me up. I stepped out onto the roof, and then I saw it. It was just there.
Where is everyone else? Where's Siri?
I don't know. I keep calling out to them, but there's no reply. Except when I looked in their rooms, there was blood everywhere.
Yeah, of course.
That thing is Retsnom, isn't it? I mean, it has to be, right? Do you think the others? Is that our crew so big? If it is, then all this happened because of us. It's our fault, isn't it?
Oh, God.
I don't know. I had no idea how much time we had passed since we released Retsnom. One thing was clear though. 9 months fully performing was no mere dream, was really happening. It was cold hard reality. Apart from that one fact, I was totally in the dark.
Yeah.
Jeremy?
Hopeless. You're done for now, Takumi. This is what you get for hanging out with a hopeless case like me. I'm always coming up with bad endings and saying how cool they would be. Looks like someone finally granted my wish. I never really meant any of that, but it came true anyway. The gods sure have a sick sense of humor.
Suddenly I understood with perfect clarity. Doryman really were doomed. It wouldn't be long before Retsnom attacked consumers as well. Had it left us until last just to make us suffer because we were the ones who released it? Maybe, maybe not. Who knew what was going on in the mind of a bizarre creature like that? The fact remained I had messed up. I made the wrong choice and it cost us dearly. My friends were dead and Doryman and I will be next.
Hey, Takumi, that monster's gonna eat us anyway, so would you kill me first? This is my fault. Bad stuff always happens when I'm around. Tell me you blame me for all of this, that this is what I deserve. Then I'll be able to pass on without any lingering regrets. Killed by the first person I ever really liked. I don't think my soul will ever want to come back after that.
I was wrong. This happened because of me. The choice I made was what led to this disastrous conclusion. Though I hadn't done anything wrong, there was no doubt in my mind that this was my fault, not hers. And so, I did the only thing I could to atone for what I'd done. I granted her last request.
This is all your fault.
I knew it. 50. Okay, well, I was wrong. We are at 51.
So, yeah. So yeah,
So
there's
it's
no
not. So
counting.
it's not perfectly split. We're still missing 33 to 40.
Is that on the other side then? Because unless the not telling everyone the truth is like gonna be that long, like having that many choices.
I mean, I could see it. I could see it either ending really immediately or branching off quite a bit. Glad I called it, though. Although I don't think that this is gonna go much better.
Maybe we can befriend it somehow, and it's gonna eat the invaders instead. Maybe it's like a cat or a dog. We should try to calm it down.
Right. We're keeping it as a pet. Might as well treat it like one. Yeah, little Retsnom. Don't be scared. We're your mommy and daddy.
Hey!
I didn't mean like that.
Hey, how about we give it some food? Maybe then it'll start to like us. The old man said can eat anything, right? Maybe you can start with this notebook that I've written all my most embarrassing secrets in.
Why do you have something like that lying around? Just be careful, okay? We don't want it biting the hand that feeds it.
Aw, you worry too much. What's this little bee gonna do? Nib my fingers?
Totally concerned, Diamond extended her notebook toward Retsnom. The very next moment,
Nom. Nom nom.
Tarumi! Get away from it!
well, no, no way! This can't be happening.
My god.
Top half part of Diamond's body vanished like it had been suddenly been plucked away.
God, now I don't know if I want to use this one, this thumbnail, or the one when it was like super big. Which one do you think is more horrifying?
Probably the one was super big. Which it had. Rest of it wrenched off her torso and eaten it. Jesus, I mean, at least they didn't show it.
Well, the thing is, they can show blood and stuff, they just can't show, like, gore.
Yeah, exactly. I'm very glad you showed the, you know...
Dude, this game could get so gory if it wanted to.
It really could. After eating for the first time in centuries, the creature began to grow. In a few short seconds, already much bigger than it had been before. Several times larger now, Retsnom turned towards me and the eyes met. To tell the truth, I didn't even know if the thing had eyes, but in that moment I felt sure that it was looking at me. There was some other things I was sure of too. Firstly, without a shadow of a doubt, I had made the wrong choice. And second, there was no way in hell I was going to survive this encounter. Gulp.
So, the first time, we're the last ones to die. This time, we're the first ones to die. Wow, that went... I knew that was going to be bad, but I didn't think it was going to be bad that quickly. Way to go, guys.
Good job, you two.
You guys are MVPs.
Do you think, like, even with everyone's infusions in the battle armor, they can survive, like, fighting that thing?
No.
No? Okay.
Alright, well... we're heading all the way back. Wait, I just want to see if it says everybody's... No. Okay, it doesn't specify. Zoom. We're all the way back here, baby.
Reveal your secret or not.
So how is this... how's this gonna go?
No one's gonna fight, like, I'm guessing, because...
No, but like, how is he
Well,
gonna...
like,
how is he gonna brush it off?
If I want to get everyone on my side, I should really tell them the truth. Because I like to all believe I'm a time traveler right away.
I like how even he's like, I should probably tell them.
Even if they did, that could come with its own problems. If they learn about the future, history will change again.
If you change too much, you won't be able to predict what will happen as easily as before. You could probably help the others avoid making the same mistakes as before without telling them everything. Of course, there's no way of knowing if that's the right choice either.
It's not.
Being able to predict what will happen next is a huge advantage. I didn't want to lose that, especially not if it could help me guide everyone to a brighter future. With that in mind, I did the only thing I could.
God, I can't believe we're almost done with this side. We're gonna get to make all of our own choices.
Yep, until let's see how long it lasts.
Yeah.
Why'd you come all of a sudden? Now choice.
What if we just get like? What if we just read this game super hard and we get all the way down to like the very end, like we did with Route 0, and Route 1, and avoid all the pitfalls?
I can believe that. Just
Because we managed to do it for most of that route. We almost managed to like get every single choice correct.
Right. Remind me, like, what's the exceptions for like when we don't make our own choices in like the other side?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like, are you gonna like
You mean like the
because
Kurseva route?
Yeah, we still haven't done that, and then
yeah, that's the only one I know about. Kerbley hasn't told me about any others to skip. Probably because we haven't even seen the choices, so she couldn't tell us to avoid anything yet.
would you avoid them in still? Would we make your own choices?
Only if you wanted to. I wouldn't really care either way.
Oh, okay. Well, I lied to them. Last night I went to Idaho's room and talked to him about what we were going to do here. And it just happened to see his driver left over the desk. He ran out his whole plan in it.
What?
Oh, that's not what you told. It gives you a sharp look. I hope that you will see the mess in my eyes. I'll explain later. Anyway, last time I found out what Ida was up to. Everyone exchanged dubious glances. He clearly wants to whether to believe it or not.
Well, it's not important how you got this information. What we really need to do is figure out if he really is a traitor or not.
Hey, you're right!
Let's go hear what Aito has to say about it.
I agree with your sister. Yeah, it's not an agreement. We all started firing out of the room. What? You guys don't believe me? So we ran off after that, maybe just me and Hiroko. For some reason, she was looking at me with an odd, confused expression. Yeah, that's the question I asked myself every day too. She looked at that and started to want myself to laugh. Did she say why? Why what? Well, whatever. I'm gonna go after the others myself. They said they were going to talk to Aito. Maybe that means that we're heading for the courtyard.
Huh? Whoa! Whoa!
I found Sue waiting for me in the hallway. Well, I thought about it and realized there was no need for me to get involved. There's no skin on my nose if no one get out suicide of story. What's she gonna tell him? You're being tricked? So Takumi lied to you. Even if he did say something like that, he's got no evidence to back it up. I, on the other hand, have footage of his son's changes to me and everything he said last night. Let him talk to him if you want. You and I have other things to discuss. Let me guess, you want to know why I didn't tell them the truth? That's right. I explained my thought process to Sue. If anyone found out about what was coming, the future would change again. To maintain that advance that my foreknowledge gave me, I decided to keep them in the dark for now. Didn't you come back because you want to change the future, though? Yeah, but to a future where all of us will survive. If I can't do that, there's no point in any of this. I want to be the light that guides us towards that future. Oh, I see. In other words, your ultimate objective was able to watch the final attack together with bright smiles on faces, yes? No, exactly. I really couldn't care less about the final attack. But he had a part about everyone being real right, so I guess just kept quiet and nodded. Oh, I like it! Your intentions in mine lines up perfectly. So when you say we work together? I'm working my secret from the others that you came from the future. If it will help this present friends you to function more efficiently, I'm more than happy to practice a little deception. Thanks, I appreciate it. One more thing. How much you know about our mission here, exactly? And so I told Suri how things went down during my recent 100 days at the academy. Starting with what happened when I went to St. Defense Academy and met Nigo and the other team members. Then the revelations that followed. World Death Criminal with Exodus Project and Love is a satellite. And of course, the fact that the boy made of undying flames we spoken with last night was what, or rather, who was in the defense room. I told him more or less everything I knew. The only thing I left out was what I learned about Nozomi. The secrecy of the sailor the first time was between me, her, and me. Oh, I see. Is that all? Is that all? You mean there's more? What? No, of course not! You've already learned a crazy amount of stuff. That's enough, isn't it? Actually, there was still something that was bothering me.
Right. That's what you think the truth is. You got it all wrong, though.
Aha!
Anyway, I better get rolling. I'll pretend like we never had a conversation all so you can, like... Sneaky incognito, reliable, let's go inside, man. That's me!
Oh, it's not.
So he heard away looking more sophisticated and suspicious and sneaky. But did they not know the whole truth yet? Was I alright? Well, even if he was, it's no use asking him now. This was if he was only been here for 3 days. He doesn't know all the things he told me in the defense room back then. Still though, maybe I'll go talk to him anyway. Everyone's probably there already. Hello.
Oh, hey, Takumi.
I confessed already. You don't have everything. Yeah, he said we look like a bunch of freaky monsters. For me, that's actually a compliment. Trying to be a promotion, in fact. Most of the time, I'm more on the level of some of the boss than we'll leave in the little box.
Monster poop? But that's interesting in a whole different way.
His hatred of mankind seems to be a real deal anyway.
He even said we should all be destroyed.
It all lines up with what you sure told us.
What are we gonna do with him now? Chuck him in a barrel of used needles and see what he catches? What do you think we should do, Hiroko? Huh?
Oh, yes. You've been awfully quiet today, Mr. Suhara. Something in mind?
No, not really.
Shiko's eyes darted toward me. I was like she was watching to see how to handle all this.
I'll go along with whatever you say, Mrs. Hiroko. Would you like his appendix? I'll bring it to you on a silver platter.
Why just the appendix?
Yeah, you gotta add the pancreas in there, too. I'll leave the decision to Takumi.
Huh?
You're the one who stopped Aito last night. You could have killed him then, but you didn't. I can only assume you had a good reason for sparing him.
Honestly, I don't think I did. Same. It just didn't feel right to kill another human being in the cold blood. I don't know though. Was that really all there was to it? I know an insightful proud monster poop like me has no right to weigh on this, but I think we should let Aito live too. He seems really smart, so if we play a close way, he might be useful to us. We gotta respect life too. Even soup stock like kills the soul of the vengeance used to make it. I have no idea what you're talking about.
We're agreed on letting Aito live then. He shouldn't be a threat so long as he stays in his cage. It's got some kind of weird tech to negate his powers. Aw, so I don't get to rip out his appendix? If this were a killing game, he'd be a perfect candidate for the first murder victim.
The matter was decided. Aito will be kept in his cage in the corner from now on. As the others left, no one started to spare a word for the prisoner himself. All they gave him was brief glares of contempt. Takumi! You did come from the future, didn't you? You seem intent and hiding now, but that's what's going on here, isn't it? You're keeping a secret from the others. It's okay. You don't have to explain why. I can figure that part out for myself. Unlike the rest of them, I'm not an idiot. Did they tell you about my story about reading your plan in the diary? Oh, yes! I could tell right away that you made up some excuse. So I went along with it. I told him I really did keep a diary and that I'd written down my plan to kill Sirius. I played the part perfectly, if I do say so myself. Why, though? What's your angle? Why, indeed? Maybe I just didn't want to let him in on the truth. What really happened last night? It's a secret between you and me now. Technically, Siri and the creature wreathed in flames know too, but still. In other words, he saw an opportunity and took it. He's holding on to this information until he can use it to his advantage. Speaking of that thing made of undying flames. Stop right now! I don't have to tell you anything. I'm asking the questions here. The you I fought in the future said that you learned the truth about this war. A truth not even I knew. Do you have any idea what I could have meant? I'm not the same person you knew in that timeline. I'm as clueless as you are. Not that I would like to know why humanity's voice is number one in war. Of course, you could tell me that yourself, couldn't you? And I left without saying nothing more. I looked back just once. Ida was watching me intently, his eyes alight with intelligence and malice. That afternoon, after lunch, we made our way to the warm speaker series. Never did get a chance to meet you to spill a piece about the truth over this morning.
You are going to tell us, aren't you?
When we asked yesterday, you said it wasn't something you could decide on your own. Which means there's someone above you calling the shot, right? Yeah, but don't sweat it. I've got permission. I'll tell you everything.
Alright then.
No time like a present, I say.
Go ahead and tell us what's going on here.
Sarah nodded and began an explanation. None of it was new information to me, though. It was the same stuff I learned during my first 100 days. Well, Dad's crippled group in the Exodus project, the office of the satellite, the boy may have died in flames, and his physical body in the defense room. The existence of the St. Vince Academy and the 5 other fighters there. It all felt so familiar. There was nothing there to surprise or unnerve me. Everybody else was just as shocked as I expected, though. When it was all done, they stood dumbfounded, trying to train to take it all in. By the time she had finished explanation, the whole day had passed us by. So, what does all that mean for us?
Weren't you listening? We're about to hold a killing game! Duh!
Don't say anything about that!
In other words, we need to defend the school for the next 97 days.
What would you guess? That the baby has been told it will be launched. One fair attack to wipe out all Romanian life.
Including the invaders.
And that'll stop world death once and for all.
It's basically like winning a killing game on a worldwide MMO scale.
But we ain't gonna get calm ourselves.
Right before they'll attack, we'll board an escape pod.
And take off into outer space. Then we'll join the rest of humanity back on our official satellite. I knew you guys would get it. How can you know when I explained it so well? For some reason, Hyuko remained silent through all of this. She refused to even make eye contact with any of us. It seemed like she was thinking hard about something. And this information has helped to elevate your will to fight a whole new level, am I right? Hell yeah, I'm ready for this!
Let's kill us a whole bunch of invaders!
Yeah, you convinced me. It means bring it to the end of Saturday life. I'm in.
Give it my best shot. I might need a couple of barf bags though, so everyone's still gonna fight anyway. Okay. I'll fight too. I'll do whatever it takes to protect my dear brother.
What? But this is serious?
Don't try to stop me. You can say what you want, but my mind's made up.
I don't think I've ever heard you speak so forcefully. I guess that's that then. How about you, Shoma? Honestly, I don't think a fucking dumb like me will be of any real use. But I felt this weird whistle of power pulsing my body last night. I feel like I'm ascended to a level of, I don't know, a fishy stack beetle? Yeah, man, that's the spirit! Takumi, Kiriko, you've been fighting right from the start, so I guess there's no point asking you, huh?
We'll be fighting with a full team for our next offensive battle then.
Seems that way. Cause I want to get a wipe out those white invaders. Oh yeah, I'm ready for it now. Come on, Jumbo, we're going to cheer to celebrate. All together now.
Special Defense Unit, best in the world, indestructible and undefeated.
Woo!
Never lose, never
Yikes.
yield. Special Defense Unit, fight on!
Woo!
Unfortunately, or perhaps fortunately, I didn't get caught up in the pep rally mood not going on. In my last time with Gabi Sabata, Showman and the Queen's hand made up their mind to fight until much later. Has hearing the truth really motivated them that much? Or did the sudden boost in power have more to do with it, like in Soma's case? Was the juice of Krippel flowing through them, giving them more confidence than before? Either way, I was grateful I wouldn't have to convince them to fight all over again. All the same, though, this could mean history would change again, deviating from a future I knew even more. When I thought about it that way, I couldn't help feeling uneasy. I felt an intense gaze on me. I looked around and locked eyes with Kyoko. She was looking back at me, also with a weirdly uneasy look on her face. Excuse me?
I really wonder what's going on. I don't know if she can tell, maybe just tell that Takumi's hiding something, or if something else is going on.
The meeting of the world came to a close. After a somber late dinner, the others decided to return in for the night. I did the same and returned to my room. I lay down on my bed to just space out for a while, but then
I wonder who it is.
I got up on the door to clean my late night visitor.
Huh?
Hello. Kyoko, what's up?
I wanted to ask you about something.
Oh, what is it?
Oh.
After we spoke to Aito in the courtyard, I went back to his room.
Oh.
I searched it from end to end, but I didn't find any diary. You've been lying to us, haven't you?
What? Me? Lie? I don't know what you're talking about.
You're from the future. You traveled back in time somehow and ended up here.
Hmm.
That's how you really knew what Aito was up to. Am I wrong?
Being confronted with the truth so abruptly threw me for a loop. My face tensed up and my palms began to sweat. How can you possibly know that? I realized too late I should have said that, but was practically admitted she was right. Kyoko must have realized it too, although in her case, she seemed to relax it though.
I thought so. Well, that's all I want to know. I'll be going now.
Hey, come back! Tell me what this is all about! I knew you were acting with me, even ever since yesterday, when I did the others actually. When they all left, you stayed behind it and you asked why. You look happy either. What did you mean by that? How much you know anyway? Kyoko didn't answer, she just looked away. Her brows were furrowed and she was biting her lip in thought. We stood in silence for a while until she gave a sigh and spoke up again.
Let me sleep on it. I'll tell you everything tomorrow, if I don't change my mind before then.
You will?
Yes, but I'll tell you one thing right now. Two, in fact. Keeping our time travel secret from the others is probably the right choice. The same goes for not killing Aito.
Huh?
Until tomorrow, then.
With that, Kyoko left the room, leaving me alone with my confusion and angst.
Day 4. It feels weird.
Sure does. Now that you had a breakfast, I have two very important announcements to make.
Announcements?
First of all, I decided to give you the run to school. Every class was now locked. I was planning to open them up little by little, but I think that I was really touched by your soul determination yesterday. Consider this your reward.
Awesome! Dibs on first try in the guillotine room.
Whatever that is, we'll have with you. What about the second announcement? In order to make you a more efficient fighting unit, we're team leader. They finish some commanders, so we should have 1, 2, and the position goes to... Seriously, you want me to be the leader? Nobody said anything yet. Yeah, besides, it's Tomino. Huh? Me? You exposed a traitor and missed to save your commanding officer from a terrible fate. You've also demonstrated your ability to rally others behind you. Your personality makes you a personal candidate too. What do you guys think? Any objections?
I think it's a good idea. Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Oh, cast my vote for Takumi too. Although in my case, it's probably the only one.
Do it.
I'm not.
Do it.
I'm not reading that.
Do it!
Oh my god. God, fuck you so much. 0.000000001% of a
You
noble
missed
vote.
a 0!
But I 0. 0.0000001% of a double phone.
I think you still missed it.
You, no,
I'm being serious.
what?
I was I was counting them as you spoke.
I'm gonna put my finger on the screen this time. 0.000000001%.
Yay! Good job.
Fucking oh my god. It's also when we initial squad in those kill shots to go become red hair, so she's fine. But this is an actress in red too, but Samina's probably the better choice.
I had a vision that this would happen. Takumi will lead us all towards a brighter future.
You sure about that? Shit, fine, that's how you all feel. So goes, let the Takumi take over. I'm more than quality outside type anyway. How about useless horror? Should we go talk a moment to think about it before answering.
Oh.
I have no reason to oppose this decision.
Good enough for me! Takumi Samino came and fall upon you to convince the captain of his special defense unit. After to help the team members go and lead them on towards a practical victory. What was it supposed to say? Thanks, but no thanks. I don't think anyone would have let me weasel out it like that. Instead, the Simon stuff was available and nodded. Yeah, okay, I'll do my best. A moment of half-assed acceptance. Everyone says things like, "Nice to meet you, Captain," or "Don't let us down, Captain." I think they were just teasing me, though. After a few slaps on the back, they all filed the cafeteria. Lastly was Yoko. I hurried over to her before she could get out of the door. Yoko, wait!
What is it?
What do you think it is? We're supposed to talk. You told me you tell me what you've been hiding today.
I don't remember making any such promise.
God damn it. What?
I said I'd tell you everything if I didn't change my mind. I thought about it all last night, and unfortunately for you, I did change my mind.
You gotta be kidding me!
I had never kid anyone in my entire life.
Yoko pushed the glasses up to the bridge of her nose for emphasis. She looked tired out somehow. I thought you were on my side.
Your side?
You didn't object when Siri made me captain.
That doesn't mean I approve of you. I just thought if you were leading the team, it would make things easier for me. Much better to have a figurehead in place so no one will bother me.
A figurehead?
In other words, you're a puppet leader.
You could have just taken the position yourself!
I'm really not the type to take the lead. Besides, I've seen this play out before.
What are you talking about?
Forget about what I said last night. Just move forward and do whatever you believe is best.
With that, Yoko turned and left. The clacking of her heels echoed through the cafeteria, down the halls, and eventually faded away completely.
Interesting.
I couldn't stop thinking about what Yoko said. How did she know I traveled back in time? She told me to forget all about it, but that was easier said than done. I couldn't focus on anything else. My mind kept drifting back to this mystery. I either said to get the truth out of her. There had to be a way to convince her to tell me what she knew. I decided that I wandered all around the school looking for her. By the time I actually found her, the sun had already started to sink below the western horizon. I found Hyuga war room. Siri was there too. Her hadn't noticed me, but seemed to be talking about something serious. I hid beneath a nearby pillow, hoping to listen in on them. In the end, I couldn't hear a thing. If those two were talking secret, it must be about something important. And what were they keeping from me? It's getting more and more curious. I caught my hand around my ear, but all I could hear was my pulse and an electric buzzing of a nearby mystery. Damn it. Closing wouldn't help, I knew that. All I could do was watch as they carried on the mysterious conversation. I must have stood there like that for a pretty long time. Eventually, Siri handed Hugo something. It was small and fit in the palm of her hand. I couldn't make out what it was from here I was standing. Did she get some kind of allowance from him? No, it couldn't be. Whatever it was, Hugo slipped into her clothes and left her war room, so he followed Sue a little while after. Uh-ohs. All that,
Uh-oh.
all that time and I still didn't find out anything useful. What could Hugo have been talking to Sue about, and what was that thing he gave her? I should go after her. I should have many questions that I should be answering. It was past 11 p.m. by the time I headed back to the roof. I was still reluctant to give up and go to bed though, so I decided to knock on Hugo's door instead. But when I got there, there was no one there. It was like Hugo disappeared completely. This is ridiculous. So where'd she go? As I stood there wondering to myself, I heard a noise. It sounded like propellers? And I looked over and looked down the schoolyard. There, hovering near the wall fire, was a drum with a fire extinguisher mounted to it. And standing next to it, Hugo! She would activate the extinguisher to create a hole in the wall. She stepped through it and out into the night. Where is she running off to now? I scrambled down the stairs, hoping it wasn't too late to catch her.
The plot thickens.
I arrived in the entrance hall, and sure enough, one of the fire extinguishers was missing. I grabbed the remaining one and headed outside. Once I was past the wall, I walked around for a while, but didn't see any trace of Hyuko. Because I shouldn't be surprised. It could be anywhere out here. But now that I've come this far, I could just give up. But from what she told me last night in her conversation with Stuart today, Hyuko had a lot of explaining to do. I want to know why she was wandering off school grounds that night too. Just what is she up to? Still glancing around, I made my way down a narrow alley between two crumbling old buildings. That's when I saw it. As I was turning the corner, I caught sight of someone. They were a pretty long distance away. It was dark too, so I couldn't make many details. But even from behind, it was obvious enough who it was. Hyuko. She was standing outside the entrance to a building on the edge of the town ruins. It didn't look like a house. It was probably some kind of office or facility. She looked around her one last time before stepping inside and disappearing from view. I heard after her. What is this place? Another school? Okay, so head inside.
It does look like one. Well, he said it looked like an office or like something like that. But I can see it does look like a small school.
Well, I went to the entrance hall and headed through the main building. I opened the door and slowly, quiet as I could, I went inside. Right away, I noticed that one of the doors in the hall was slightly ajar, and I was springing out from a room below, beyond. I crept closer and closer and peered through. What the?
Well, it's like something out of the 100 line.
Whoa, you crazy. A setting in 100 line and in 100 line. My head shot up to cover my mouth. I almost said that out loud.
It's still one of the dumbest things you've ever said.
Sorry! I meant to say raincoat and you know I meant
I
that.
know, but it was just so... It's just like, hey, it looks like something 100 line.
But the dorms on the... I forget the dorms on the roof. We put up like 100 episodes. I think that's that one, honestly. Joe was in there, right? But she didn't know I was here yet. I noticed a kind of large machine casing a few feet away from the door. I darted in and stuck behind it. Yeah. With a sigh of relief, I took another look around the room. It was packed with weird-looking machinery, most of it rusty or broken. Maybe this was a research lab once, as long as it's been used in a long time. I pulled my head off from my highest place to see what Hyuko was doing. She seemed to be operating one of the machines. pausing every now and then to adjust her glasses.
That should do it. Now.
She walked over to a giant locker and pulled the door open. Inside were, well, there was some kind of all-body suits like what deep-sea divers or astronauts will wear. There were several hidden in that locker, more than 10 at least. There were helmets too, old-timey, heavy-looking ones. She would grab a suit and her helmet and took them out of the locker. What is that going to change my here, see? The thought of being here while she undressed got me really excited. I mean, really nervous. Luckily or unluckily, she didn't actually strip down, but put the suit on over her clothes.
That'd
Damn.
be really uncomfortable. Isn't that
what,
That's what Doremi and Takumi saw when they were looking for Retsnom.
Yeah, it is.
Huh.
So,
Running out of time if I don't make the leap soon.
did she leave? What was that all about? And the back of the room was a central control console of some kind. Kyoko walked up to it and brought her fist down a big red button. That done, she stepped up to a circular platform next to a machine. She got to the center of it and stood there. Then particles of light started to fill the space around her. What the fuck? Wait. Oh, wait a minute. What the heck? I had no idea what was going on. But my pulse was racing. My mind was drawing complete blank. So there was just one thought in my head. One thought and the rising sense of panic. Kyoko was gonna disappear. I never see her again. I couldn't let it happen.
Hiruko!
Huh?
That is quite a leap. Ah! Day 5.
Not really sure what happened after that. But when I came to, I was on the floor and Kyoko was holding me in her arms. At least, I think it was Kyoko. She had a helmet on, so I couldn't tell for sure. The next moment, though, that question was answered.
Are you all right? Get a hold of yourself.
It was muffled, but it was unmistakably Kyoko's voice. I felt a wave of relief wash over me, followed by a sharp pain.
What were you thinking? Jumping in without a leap suit.
Leap suit? Is that what the thing you're wearing is called?
Yes. If you perform a parallel leap without one of these, it puts an incredible amount of strain on your body.
Oh my god. Is this the machine that Veshnus used in serial battles?
It could very well be. But, I mean, we don't know what the machine is for, do we?
Yeah, we do. Remember? It was, you could take people from... You could travel across universes to, like, parallel timelines.
Oh.
That was how she kept bringing... Because that was how there was two of her. She brought another version of her from a different timeline to fight with her.
Then,
So,
they
most likely just transported to another timeline.
What's a parallel leap?
She didn't answer because of the helmet. I couldn't see what kind of expression she would have on her face.
What are you doing here?
I followed you. I had some questions for you, about 100 of them at least. Although now it's more like 200.
At least your head wasn't seriously damaged. How's the rest of your body?
It feels numb. I don't think I can move. I feel really cold and nauseous too.
If you're going to throw up, do it after I leave.
Leave? Where are you going?
Back to the academy.
You're going back already? Why?
I don't have time to explain. It's already past midnight.
Midnight? What day is it now then?
day 5, technically.
Late night, day 4, or early morning, day 5,
What does it matter? Are you trying to waste my time? Ugh, I have to go. You stay here and rest. I mean it. Don't you dare move from this spot.
Kiriko stepped away from me and made her way to a nearby locker. Not the locker she'd taken the leaf from, a different one. She opened the door, revealing 2 drones, both fitted with fire extinguishers. Huh? 2? That didn't seem right. If Kiriko used one of them to leave the school, where did the other one come from? I left the extinguisher used outside, leaning against a wall. It could have ended up in here somehow, could it? While I was still trying to make sense of everything, Kiriko grabbed one of the machines and rushed out the door, still wearing her leap suit.
So, if that is the case, then that means that whoever those 2 people we saw were probably from a different timeline.
That was never
No
answered.
way. What if that's Hiroko and Takumi?
But Takumi, but what?
No, what if eventually he puts on the suit too, and they go together, and they get seen by that timeline's Takumi and Darumi?
That'd be very funny.
That would be so cool.
After lying there for a while, the feeling started coming back to my legs. Pretty soon I was able to move around again and got on my feet. I'm still in the same place I was before, right? It looks the same anyway. What happened when I dove into that sort of light after Hiroko? And how long did it black out for? It didn't feel like very long, a minute at most. What could have happened during that minute? How are you thinking about it now? I should go after Hiroko. I went to the locker to all the other fire extinguishers on the other extinguisher drone. The paint hadn't be faded yet, but I pushed through it and made my way outside.
Eating?
Yeah?
I can
Can you
hear
hear
it.
it?
I can hear it.
Sorry. Sorry. Hungry boy. I knew where Hiroko was going. She told me herself, back to the academy. I still don't get why though. Yuri left the school in the dead of night, went to a weird research lab, then went right back to the school academy. What was she doing? Was it all for her? What was it all for? I kept pondering these questions as I made my way through the two
Did he, like,
rooms.
not take his infuser with him?
I guess not. He probably like, well, like. Eventually, I came inside of a familiar territory. Last of his academy, staying there just like I had left it. Now, where's Hiroko? Did it go the wrong way again? Oh my god!
No, I didn't.
Huh? Is this classroom usually locked? It looks like I can either get inside now. Huh? What is that? Several desks were lined up in the strange classroom. And there was something lying on top of one of them. Something vaguely human-shaped on a white sheet. I slowly walked up to it. You alright? Okay. Grab the white sheet and pull it off. What? Aito?
No, it can't be. He was shut up in his cage. There's no way he could have gotten out. So then how? How did he get here? And why is he dead?
Before I could do anything, I have noticed a reference from somewhere else in the school. It sounded like it came from above me. Confused and bewildered, I rushed into the hall and up to this chaos. When I got to the third floor, I heard a noise again. It's coming from the infirmary!
I don't know where that is. Leisure. Rec room. Infamy.
Someone was collapsed in one corner of the room. She still had a weird suit on, but her helmet was gone now. I could see her face clearly. It was Hurika. I scrambled over to her and propped her up, so like she'd done for me earlier.
Kiruko, are you okay? Come on.
What's with the
Hang in there.
zoom-ins on this route?
I shook her whole shoulders and her eyelids flooded open. When she saw me, her eyes went wide with shock. And then, for some reason, she kicked me in the stomach. Oh! I went flying like a ragdoll. I smacked into a close with heavy drone and it fell to the ground with a clatter. What the fuck? That wasn't the end of it either. When I looked up, Kyoko was standing right in front of me. She reached down and began squeezing my neck hard, so like she was trying to rinse my head clean off.
Kiruko, what are you doing? Please, stop it.
I tried to pry her hands off me, but I wasn't strong enough. When it happened, the reasons for it taking too much of a toll on me.
Kiruko, at this rate, I'm really gonna...
I never got to finish. The next moment, I blacked out completely. The fuck? I don't know how much time passed after that. My consciousness drifted back at some point for a little while. Everything was still kind of fuzzy though. Everything was blurry. It was hard to make out what was going on around me. But I had this vague impression of someone standing up in front of the rival Maverick. It was Yuriko. There was a close recovery drone on the floor next to her. Was someone inside? I really couldn't tell from where I was. I tried to sit up, but in the state I was in, I couldn't even lift my head up. So I just lay there and watched. The last thing I saw was a recovery drone getting sucked into the large machine. And then everything went black again. Is that still our Huriko? I don't think it is. The next time I woke up, it was a lot more sudden and more violent.
Ow.
I was on my feet, forced to stand with my arms held behind my back. Don't tell me, was all that just an act?
People do tell me I have a habit for inhabiting a character.
You should have phoned me.
It's me. I was Huriko all along.
Yeah, I know. I looked over at the automatic. It was empty and the drone from before was gone.
I only wish this was just a play. Then maybe we could rewrite the script so I wouldn't make such a terrible mistake.
That mistake?
I couldn't save him.
I had no idea what Huriko was talking about, but it felt like it would be a bad idea to press on it. Her voice was small and faster than the way I hadn't heard before.
Well, we're done here. Let's get going.
Huh?
We're going back to where we belong.
What? Wait, Yuko! Tell me what's going on! Why are we going back there?
You mean the lab?
This is some kind of reason facility, right? So what kind of reason do we do here? Yuko wouldn't answer me. She just kept going, leaving me no choice but to follow her. Yuko, please tell me what's going on. I'm so lost. It's bad enough that we're in this weird lab. But also, I saw a body back in the school.
A body?
Yeah, it was Aito. I saw him with my own two eyes. He was in the classroom on the second floor. He'd been drained. He was just a dried up husk.
See,
Is that all? Oh, just talk about that?
not especially.
Seriously? She would turn away, shutting down any further conversation. She began flipping switches and turned dials on different pieces of machinery around the room. I trailed after her, asking question after question. But she ignored me and just kept looking. Then she opened up the large locker.
Put this on.
That was the most she said to me in a while.
Oh.
Well, how do you like it?
You call this a leap suit, right?
See how it adjusted to fit your height. That's one of its special functions. It will automatically shrink or stretch to fit the dimensions of whoever wears it.
It's not like I'm insecure about being short or anything.
Well, we should get going.
Hiroko stepped away from me. She pressed the red button on the control console and stepped onto the platform like I'd seen her do before.
Come on, hurry!
She borrowed an order at me, and I see what you can play.
It'll start any moment now.
What will?
3, 2, 1. Here we go again! Wow! Oh my god! Ah! It's done.
Huh?
Let's head back.
What? Back where?
Are we going to go through this every time? Where else would we be going back to?
Hiroko stepped off the platform and hung up the leap suit in the locker. I did the same, so totally at a loss about what was going on.
Don't tell anyone what you've seen here today. You understand what will happen if you do, don't you?
Behind the glasses, her eyes were filled with murderous intent. I gulped nervously and nodded. What the hell were we doing?
We'll
Were
find
we trying to
out.
survive?
I don't know.
It was around 4 a.m. when we got back to school and still dark. I mean, you said nothing during the whole ordeal. Just like, do you have nothing to add?
No, I'm just kind of enjoying the ride, man. This is great.
My list of questions I wanted to ask Hiroko was fast approaching 300, but I didn't have the energy to bring any of them up. My body got put through a ring of the lab, and I kicked and strangled slowly after. There's no wonder I was exhausted. She still hasn't apologized for any of that. Oh well, only one thing to do now.
Get like 4 or
I want
5 hours of sleep.
I went back to my room and fell onto my bed. All of a sudden, I felt more tired than I had in a long while. I allowed myself to relax to fall into a deep sleep. I woke up outside and realized I must have slept away most of the day.
And that's where we're going to leave this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe to see more. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye!